Hi all! Today we take you on an island hopping trip to Gozo and Comino.
We were staying in Cirkewwa, and so we started from there to Bujiba, then off to Gozo, and finally Comino.
If you are staying in northern part of Malta, it might be easier to take a ferry from Cirkewwa. We have included price details in description below.
This was the much awaited part of our trip, as the weather conditions were not favoring us and trips to Comino were being cancelled daily.
But we were fortunate enough to make it to Comino on the second last day of our trip.
It was a hot day, and we decided to sit in the air-conditioned lower deck.
So here we go. We started on a route similar to the Harbour Cruise. Do check out the video if you have not.
As you can see, the seas were quite turbulent.
As we approach Gozo, you can see a distinct turquoise color separating the island and the sea.
When in Gozo, don't miss out on visiting the salt pans.
Or the rustic alleys of Victoria.
After dropping people at Gozo, we are finally heading off to the Blue Lagoon in Comino. Months of trip planning can be an epic fail when the weather conditions during your trip don't support you. Lesson learned, plan for contingency. And finally, after 1.5 hours, we arrive.
Welcome to paradise. Let's show you Blue Lagoon.
The water was cold and I got out, while some people had a fun time being clicked.
We were fortunate to be here in October. We cannot imagine how crowded it would be during summers. We had lunch from one of the food kiosks and then started a mini walking trail away from the crowd to Crystal Lagoon.
And that's fun. Walking on an uninhabited island with no well-defined trail. This was our very own man versus wild.
Meeting around 25-30 cute Maltese lizards on our way. And here we are at Crystal Lagoon. A lot of websites say you can only reach Crystal Lagoon by boat, but we saw some crazy fellows proving them wrong.
After taking in a bit of sun, we came back and had a nice refreshing mocktail and scooped pineapples. Not to miss out on the interesting menu.
The worst thing about this paradise is you have to leave when the boats do.
Cons of an uninhabited island. And that is how I felt being dragged down, where our ride was waiting for us.
On the way back, we stopped at Bujiba just in time to see the sunset. Hope you are excited to visit the Blue Lagoon on your next trip to Malta. If you enjoyed our video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.